Hey, King, are you there?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, can you look at my screen real quick?
Okay, give me a second. Bicep. Yeah, I'm looking. I, I was getting food ready. That was good. That was very good.
Buddy, that's hilarious.
I did that to you last time when I was making the other piece.
Yeah, just remember that.
Hey Ron, why do you keep sharing the same link?
What are you talking about?
Messed
Oh, does
up
it keep
live
on
downloading
posting that
session.
shit? I gotta turn that off on Restream.
Every single time, dude. Every day. I
Don't,
like the same thing.
don't say it. You make me look stupid on my stream.
Oh, oops. Hi. Sorry. I mean, you meant
Ruined
to do
it.
that, right?
Yeah, it's totally.
Just
I was just
standard
saying, just
promotion activity.
reverse psychology.
Mhm.
I'm hungry.
I love how the thumb just disappears. I'll probably go back and finish this, dude. I'm getting sick and tired of looking at it. So I just want to jump into Unreal and make it move a little bit. A folder and then come back. Gotta figure out this zebra shit first.
Oh, it's easy, dude. That's
Well,
the easy part.
it keeps crashing, so I think I gotta upgrade it or something.
Mm.
I think there's an upgrade I didn't do or upgrade, same thing. Hey Ron,
Voodoo.
so you asked me or you were interested in like retargeting and like using like setting up like a rig with like a character.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm actually doing that right now. But one of the easiest ways, man, if you go into like a third person template, it gives you a mannequin with
Mm-hmm.
like a skeleton. It's all rigged up. You literally go into it, and then when you drop it into the game, you can go into File and Export.
Right.
Here, you just take its skeleton because it's already rigged up and kinematics are applied. All the naming conventions are. It's like you won't have like a problem just kind of bringing it in, and you just associate it with the skin of the character that you're using.
Mm-hmm.
That should just work.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. Sort of bothered me for a while. Like, how the fuck do I get this to work?
Right.
Because there's a lot of cool animations you can get. Like Mixamo, I guess, has like a whole bunch of. I don't know if they're free. I've been able to find them all over the place though. I'm pretty sure they're free. I'm pretty sure they have like a pack or something that you get with a membership or something. So technically, it's not free, but it's free.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of shit that just comes along with Unreal. I mean, just like the standard
Yeah.
walk cycle is impressive enough, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So I don't know. It's it could be so much more though.
Right? Yeah. Animation is fun.
Well, it's great because you can put you can set up in notifies and animation blueprints with pretty much anything. So, like, say you have like an input, the input changes the animation blueprint or the notification. It'll just change the animation of whatever he's doing. So it's
Oh,
kind of
like
cool.
blend in and shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It's based off of like keyframes. Like you know how you set up that timeline? It's
Mhm.
sort of like that. When you move the keyframe up to have like a positive value, say like you associate an animation of him running, and then when you lower that, he goes to like almost like a walk to idle.
Right. That shit's dope.
Yeah, no. That's same idea to pretty much anything. Like you can have like say like a cannon that might have like a rapid fire or just like a single fire action, and that can be changed by just increasing or decreasing the value. And it literally is like a slider too. Like it's pretty decent.
Because I know in Unity they had shit where you would just like literally drop it in and just say this is the mesh and it would auto rig it for you and just be ready to go.
Mixamo actually does that, man, and it's fucking scary. Scary that they can do that. Just drop something in and away you go. You know.
Looking forward to
But-
the day we don't have to do UV or topology. Just throw the model in and it just like, fuck yeah, animate.
That's pretty much where it's going though, eh?
Yeah.
Hopefully, during the time I'm working and my generation, not my kids' generation, I want like my kid to come and animate. They'll be like, "Dad, I have to sculpt this," and I'm like, "Okay, so you're gonna do the UV and topology as well?" It's like, "What's that? Just give it to the animator and that's it." I was like, "Fuck you, kid. Disown you." Grateful shit. Back in my day.
Back in my day, we had the UV, and we loved it.
Loved it so much we cried when we did it.
All right, oblique. 3, 2, 1.
Was the best part. Oblique, do you train your obliques as well?
I think he does.
I'd hope so.
I guess I should have moved the bones before I associated them. God damn it.
Guys, do you want to sculpt my hands for me?
Hmm.
There's like 4 more left.
Oh, really? Why didn't you just bring in one that was already sculpted?
I did, but then I gotta detail the fuck out of them.
Oh, why don't you just do one and then repeat it over and over again?
But then that means I have to pose them.
Poor baby.
And then I'd have to re-sculpt on top of it again because posing on
Oh.
ZBrush fucks shit up.
Oh.
Why you gotta be a cunt for, man?
It's when you know you won.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be a cunt hole? Yep, that's the sound of winning, right there.
Right. Adam gets me. Adam gets me.
This whole thing a helper? There it is. found a really fast way of skinning stuff, which is kind of cool.
No,
Been
yeah.
doing it like the slow way for a long time. Well, I mean, it's faster for me than the way I was doing it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But being able to select all the vertices that you want, and then going into weight table and selected vertices, and then you just go down this column, man. And you set it to like if you wanted to be completely like totally weighted, right click does like a full one, and then you just literally like highlight this whole thing, man, and then it should just work.
Yeah, weight painting is definitely not my favorite.
No, it drives me crazy too, man. But at least there's a way to speed it up anyway. So why did it select all of those? Fuck. Oh, it even goes faster too. I guess you can go to edit and then just select all. It's like a couple of clicks now. It's great.
Oh, nice. Mhm.
Spice, download the full version of on full 3D. Try it and let me know if it's worth buying.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
I get
You
right
already
on
have
that.
the full version. Why don't you just
Oh, I
download
don't
it?
have the full version. I only have the beta.
Ah, wait, they're selling it while it's in beta?
No, no, no. They're selling the full version. I have the beta.
Oh, so you didn't buy it.
Right.
Bought it, dude.
You buy it.
Would that affect your like chance of getting hired? For example, everybody uses like Maya for UVs, but then you're like, I use on full 3D. Would they be like, hire you because you don't use Maya?
Oh, I don't think so. It's not that hard to pick up.
I think it comes down to what you're willing to, how much work you're willing to put in to learn a new software. If you come in and you just don't like, if you don't know it, but you have no willingness to learn it, I don't think you'd last long there. I think you get hired. I don't think that they're gonna stop you from getting hired there, but they're probably gonna expect you to know the program at some point, and it's gonna be, you know,
Basically,
probably
expect
gonna
you
give
to
you a
just
week or so.
learn at least as you go.
I worked at some graphic design place here in the city I live in, and I wasn't as good with Illustrator, but I could
Mm.
do like anything in Photoshop, right? So I figured, like, what's a graphic design job? Like, fuck it, I'll do it. They go in there, and it's all Illustrator. Like, nothing they work on is Photoshop. So I had to learn that program. It took me like wouldn't say a month. Learning the entire job took a month. Just the program itself, like I really had to sit there and just crunch it. Because there's
I
just a lot
mean,
of stuff that I didn't know.
yeah, I would usually like artists in general are always very intelligent people. Especially if you're a digital artist, because you kind of have to learn programs within a week sometimes, if something new comes out. So imagine if I
Yeah, if
find it
you
like in a
stagnate, man, fuck, you get left behind real quick. Think of all those programs that are coming out, man. Like,
exactly you're at
no, they're
work and
not coming
suddenly
out, but
there's a
like about like stuff that can automatically rig or skin something, automatically set the UVs for something. Essentially, that's what Drew meets a ZBrush. But like, when you get a program that can do that within the year, you can guarantee that, well, any smart businessman will, you know, throw down the thousands, like $1,000 just to, just to set that up, and they've freed themselves of costs for years to come based off of that.
yeah.
So I don't know, like learning new programs as they come out, I think it's not essential, but it really is important. That's just my
But
opinion, man. I'm not even in the
I would
industry yet,
definitely even
so
say it's essential. Like, yeah, you
I
could
would
get
say
into a job, and then like once the new program comes out and everybody's just changing into that, and if you're not a good
yep,
learner, you're left behind. You get laid off.
then you shouldn't be in the industry.
No, you shouldn't be. And the thing is, that's in every industry. You know what I mean?
Well, that I don't know. Um as a tradesman, just doing framing, and you can hand that job to anyone, like anyone. Be like, here's wood, here's a fucking speed square, go at her, and they'll get it done. It like if you, and they don't really need to learn anything beyond that. Like you learn framing, bam, you learn a trade, you can do that trade till you die. This industry specifically, if you're not learning something new every year, man, like good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the thing is, um, yeah, any form of computer industry, whether you do networking, IT,
Yeah. Mhm.
anything, you have to learn new programs constantly. All right. But then in terms of tradesmen as well,
Can
even that
throw people
actually
right off.
happens.
Yeah.
Because my dad is a property developer, and every year new technology in terms of developing properties comes out. So new material, new kinds of bricks,
Yeah.
and new kinds of everything, and the tradesmen have to learn it, have to learn how to work
Oh,
with that
okay. So
program
that's what you
to be
mean.
able to
Okay.
use it. You know what I mean? It's like it's literally the same thing,
Yeah,
but
the CNC stuff that's
green
coming out,
stuff.
all those trades guys, they because they're not used to having to learn something every year, right? Like or having
Mm,
to learn, so it's kind of like experience, like a lack of education. You have highly educated people, but the the hardware and the technology that's coming out to essentially replace them, but it's in that middle ground where they still need those old guys to come in and do the job, maintain these robots while they're doing them. Not so much maintain it, but make sure that they're not gonna do a job. You know what I mean?
basically, they're doing it correctly.
They still have to inspect it, and you can't just have someone off the street inspecting it. They have to know the machining, the engineering, like um, the tolerances, like the codes and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So,
Only thing that would probably stay the same forever is accounting.
well, even then, you got a lot of accountants that are getting replaced by QuickBooks. I, I mean, you still need
That's
an
true.
accountant, but like I'm saying, like someone to keep the books on a monthly basis, that job's gone. Someone to do the accounting at the end of the day or the end of the year. I mean, um, but I'm wondering if QuickBooks would ever expand into that. And the moment that they do, man, like that's taken care of. Like I feel like that's an industry that's completely gonna be taken down. There's so many of them that are out there that are just on the edge, man. They have no idea. Like I walked into McDonald's the other day. It was like all the machines were up. Oh my god, it was weird. It's fucking weird.
Oh,
Automatic.
McDonald's would completely be replaced, dude. Even the food is gonna get replaced. Have you
Yeah,
seen those
the
kitchens that actually
robots.
cook your food with robot hands?
Yeah, dude. I was just gonna talk about that. Ron, have you seen that yet? It should be actually in California, like widespread soon.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that.
Um, yeah, I'll try and find something when I'm not busy.
Um,
Yeah, it's definitely worth the lookup.
yeah, they're completely replacing cooks. The only thing I actually think technology can't replace is artists.
Yep, dude. Read a book called "Who's Your City" by Richard Florida, and he's got a couple other books as well. But he talks about that creative professionals are the new tradesmen. They're going to be what's left after technology destroys everything. Like,
I'm gonna say destroys everything, but like basically takes everyone's jobs.
yeah. That's what I meant. Like, that's what it feels like. People's livelihoods are being destroyed, like completely finding a job in the next 20, 30 years in an industry that's been replaced by
Dude, here's the
AI
thing.
robots.
I was a traditional sculptor before I started ZBrush, and I dreaded learning ZBrush. Like, just the first time I got into ZBrush, I was like, I have no fucking idea what's going on, right?
It's like a
But I mean,
cockpit
I was
of a plane.
party.
We're going to Mars, man.
Dude, seriously, when I was getting into it, I would just hated it because one, I had no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
Two, I was just like I was very snobbish in terms of like traditional sculpting. I'm like, no, really, that's not real sculpting. That's cheating. That's not
dude,
really
my
sculpting.
buddy was like that for so long, and I finally got him into it just like a couple of years ago. But then he ended
Yeah.
up moving to BC, and I've never seen him since. It's like, cool, you got this amazing technology access now, and like, I gave him a link to I don't know, I had an older copy of it. I gave him a link to that, but I don't know if he's ever used it. But like traditional sculpting compared to ZBrush, man, it's like it's different. Like you're doing different things, but the result is the same
Yeah.
by the same concepts. And I think that's the only way that like some of these people are going to be able to survive, man. Is like taking those old concepts. Like if you give an engineer or like a tradesman um, like technology to speed up his job, he'll still be able to do the job eventually because he still has that knowledge of how to build a house. But it's that what we initially talked about. It's that willingness to learn. If you don't have that, then I don't know,
Mm.
push a broom, dude.
Yeah. Because the funny thing is, I wasn't able to find any job from like traditional sculpting. Like every company wants digital now because I mean I'm in Australia, so if I want to do work, most of the work is either in Canada, Europe, Asia, or America, right?
You can
They're
still
not gonna ask me
scan
to
this
do a
stuff, man.
traditional sculptor. Yeah, but they're scanning stuff,
Um,
but then it still needs to be reworked.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. But look at car companies are perfect for this. Car companies are still using blocks of clay. Um, the process ends up being pretty much the same speed, but then you end up keeping the guys that have been doing this for forever. Obviously, like they're hand in hand with other dudes. Like when you scan them in, they still have to work the models,
mm,
and they add things, and they quickly speed it up that way. And I'm sure at that level, they also like the guys that originally sculpted it. If they're not working the final model, they're at least there in the room, having input. But there's still room. There's still like a, a need for traditional sculptors, man. But yeah, like what you pointed out, like they're all those jobs are going away.
yeah, well, I mean that's car, but then in terms of like, I guess fantasy or like sci-fi and shit like that. Like if you're working on movies or games or
Yeah,
collectible statues, pretty much traditional is almost dead. Only people that still get traditional commissions to do for big companies like XM or Sideshow are the big names. Like you gotta be a big fucking deal for them to commission you to do traditional piece for them. Um, Sideshow still does traditional collectibles that were sculpted traditionally, but they only commission like Mark Newman do it. Nobody else. That's it, because he's the master of traditional sculpting.
and then you had like a Seinfeld moment where you just kind of clenched your fist and looked in the air and said Newman.
Yeah.
That's a Seinfeld joke.
Um,
Sorry about that.
We don't take kindly to them.
I'm trying to find my papers and they've completely. Where they gone to? Some papes.
Y'all want no papes? Y'all want no papes?
Yeah, can you like fucking instantaneously warp in some papes to Canada? That'd be greatly appreciated.
Oh yeah, dude, we got you.
What part of Canada are you in, by the way?
Ontario. It's actually the closest. It's like the most southern part of Canada. It kind of dips in a little bit. Below.
Southern
Buffalo, upper north.
side or west side?
It's the east side. Well, like
Well, so you're pretty close
localized.
to. You'd be close to New Brunswick.
No, New Brunswick is like way east. We're talking at least
Oh, okay.
2 or 3,000
Okay,
kilometers.
because you
maybe?
said east side. I thought that's where you. Because that's where my parents are from.
Well, I mean, like east, like as opposed to like California to Ontario, California to the west, right? So, what did you say about your parents?
They're from New Brunswick.
Are you Canadian?
No, they're not Canadian. They moved there basically.
Oh, okay, cool.
Immigrant Canadian.
Where? That's fine. Like
Originally Iranian.
that's the entire Canada, man. Like, I mean, like there's people who've been born there, and so many generations, but the majority of the population in Canada is mostly immigrant, man. And we've
But no,
actually
they moved there.
we've actually had
Born
like
there.
there was a huge debate for the last election that we had of like immigrants and Syrians and just people from like war-torn countries trying to come in, and then you get a lot of bigots. They're just like, oh, I don't want them in here, fucking, they don't belong here. And it's like, wait a second, dude. Like they were saying the same thing about Yugoslavian people back like in the 1930s and 40s, and you know, I mean, fuck, I wouldn't be here if there was bigots like those guys, basically, saying like, don't let them in. So honestly, man, like immigrants are cool. I like people with different worldviews. You said Ukraine?
Iran.
Iran? Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
So, I see a lot of indie game devs coming from Iran and just that whole area. It blows my mind. Like some of the stuff that's coming out from over there, man. Holy shit.
The lead
programmers over there.
The lead game designer for World of Warcraft is Iranian.
Cool. Yeah, that's not surprising at all.
Well, I was surprised actually.
Well, that sucks. I found just a little, like a speck of weed. I found a crust of weed.
Ooh, that photo, Vicer. Who is that?
Oh, I don't know.
That was hard.
I'll be right back. It's always like that. I put it, I hid it away, but then I hid it too well.
Should plant some in your garden, man.
I do.
Hmm?
And in 2018, it will actually be legal to do so. Canada's
really?
finally going to legalize it.
Ooh, nice. Can you buy it from the store?
Yeah, they're setting it up so you buy it from the LCBO, which is well, they're gonna have to change the name because it's the Liquor Bureau. It's where they, you can get your hard liquors and shit.
Yeah.
Basically, they have all their certified staff there that are like, the entire infrastructure is already set up. So they would just do it that way. But
All of Canada?
yes, all of Canada, right?
I'm visiting next year, so that's why.
Oh, cool, man. Where are you, New Brunswick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go visit my parents.
Oh shit. Well, that's cool. Well, if you ever come near Toronto, no.
100%, man. I
Well,
might even try and see if I can score a gig while I'm there, like do some work while I'm on vacation.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Like, if you can honestly do like freelance or like have a gig where you can just work from your computer, like anywhere, like just uh, do that.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
make sure you're in like the Bahamas and doing it. Otherwise, you're not utilizing it to its potential. My buddy, man, he travels like every other week. Um, like he's got his Facebook going. It's just like he's in Arizona one week, he's in Bahamas like next week, and like he always would tell me about this, but only just seeing it now. I don't know, man. Like he's living the dream, and I want to be just like that. I want to just chill in Japan, sit, like
Oh,
do
Japan. So beautiful.
I want to do like cosplay karaoke while I'm like working on like a project that I'm getting paid for. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that'd be dope.
Man is amazing.
So,
Except they're elderly. They're a bunch of Nazi cunts.
are they?
Yeah, they're elderly still have that mentality of that they're superior and Japanese come first before
Well,
everything.
man, they were like an empire like a fucking 150 years ago. You know what I mean? Like that's not too far away.
Yeah, exactly. They're elderly, and everyone that was grown up in those kind of families, they're still kind of like very xenophobic and racist.
Yeah, you can also say that about Americans, Canadians, and I don't know, all sorts of people, man.
My grandparents.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's funny.
They don't know they're racist. It's like that kind of racism, you know?
Oh my
They're
god,
just
that's the best kind of
old and
racism.
stupid. Yeah, old
The
and
thing is, you can't get mad at them or get upset at them because they
Yep.
just don't know any better.
You just have to let them die and let it die with them.
Honestly, like I've been saying that for years, man. You gotta breed it out. You gotta breed out racism. You can't just flip a switch and make everyone cool with it. Like it's gotta be bred right out.
You know what we need? We need an alien invasion, so we all just hate one race as humans.
Dude, absolutely. We need like
Yeah.
a common goal, and then
Yeah.
one world government happens, and then 1984 happens, and
I'll just like screw those lizard people. Let's kill them all.
Oh yeah, lizard people.
You goddamn lizard people.
Hey guys, have you seen Valerian?
Oh
movie.
yes.
Oh my god, I
Is it
want
good?
to. Don't ruin it for me.
I'm about to watch it in a minute. I was just wondering if it's good.
It's a trash story, but it looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, I should watch it in VR then.
That's what I heard across the board. I heard that it was a crap story, but just amazing graphics. Boy,
just
honestly,
Gorgeous.
they said that about Avatar, and I thought Avatar was great. I really like sci-fi Pocahontas. You know,
Yeah,
This one is
Pocahontas.
very like the main actor is really crap, and also like Cara Delevingne, who's meant to be like the supporting character. I'm not one to say I'm a feminist, but honestly, she felt like such a pushover in this whole movie, like the biggest damsel in distress. But then they kind of said this chick is meant to be super badass. She's like the top of her class, and she does this.
Oh,
she
watch
does
spoilers. Wait, watch it.
that. Okay,
We haven't seen
just watch it. You see what I mean.
I watched Orville, by the way. It's funny.
Oh, it's so good. I love it.
Yeah. It was actually good. I'm gonna
For
watch it.
comedy, it has such a big plot twist.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes tackle what does it? The first episode is quite feministy.
Yeah.
Then the second episode tackles some transgender issues and some other weird shit like egg issues.
Every episode tackles something, which is really interesting.
Pretty cool.
Hey Ron,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed in your post on Facebook mentioned about you just got to learn how to export vids from Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's literally done through Matinee, which excuse me. When you set that up, it's actually a couple of clicks here and there, and then there's like export or like a save video function,
All right.
and that's where that is.
Oh,
So if you want to figure out how to do that, basically just type in how to set up Matinee, and that should really just kind of guide you through it.
pop his chest more, Ron. Pop his chest more.
Yeah, you want that, huh?
I don't know. I might be talking shit, but it feels like it could look good. Because he looks like he's in a bit of a swagger.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be from the front.
He looks pretty cool though.
Yeah, if we could, yeah, if we need to do that, we can. Yeah, real quick. But yeah, I want to sim this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
What's a hotkey to select less in Maya?
Just like what?
To select less.
Ooh.
Jeez, I can't believe y'all don't know that.
Maybe shift and then the small arrow on your keyboard.
Already got it.
Arrow.
Jeez.
Well, I've
Need
got
you
it
anymore.
hotkeyed up. I've got it hotkeyed up because I'm a pro, so I wouldn't know what buttons it was set on.
Oh really? Oh really? You're just a fucking pro.
Hotkey.
No, I already got it. It's good.
Hey, Ron, look at my screen.
I'm not falling for it.
God damn it.
Alright, you can go fuck yourself.
Almost had you, bitch.
Almost.
Almost, bitch.
And I'm back.
Thank God. Where you been, Pinche?
I was fucking knocked out, bro. That fucking weed knocked me out.
Well, we're still streaming, Pinche.
All that seaweed. When
Just-
swimming.
God damn it.
Wow. What a save.
Ow. Stop talking about the devil's grass over here.
What a save.
When I swim, man, I do like 5 minutes away from the beach. Yeah, man, there's a lot of seaweed today. Do this.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Fuck? Someone just gave birth to a rhino or some shit. Oh.
I gotta fucking make me a fucking coffee. I can wake up. Do a farmer stream, right? Do this.
I'm telling you.
God. Almost done.
No, you're not.
With the posing of the fingers, that is. I'm done. That's with the. Close. Not even close, man. I haven't even done any texturing or detail in this piece. Hey!
Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit.
Nah, you're wrong.
No, not now. His name is Lonnie. He's not a general. He's a sergeant. He's a sergeant. He's a sergeant.
Chief Master Sergeant.
Ooh.
I'm still not a general.
Hey, what can it say? Generals are a dime a dozen.
Take me down to the birdhouse with a great.
What are we making in here?
Gangster shit.
What?
Only
What?
gangster shit.
Gangster shit?
Gangster shit.
Gangster shit. It must have a lot of bullet holes.
Ooh.
Like Swiss cheese.
What's the hardest thing to pose?
You.
Fucking hand.
Now when you got it rigged. Oh.
Yeah, well, this is not animation or in game.
Well, you know what? The
Piece
hands
of
I did give you are animation ready, okay? Don't give me that shit, okay? Right? Okay?
poopy
Okay.
butthole. But the thing is, when you go into, unless I don't know, when you go into T-pose mesh, turns the subtool into a single poly group. It doesn't keep the poly groups, fortunately.
Mmm.
Oh yeah, bitches.
Hey, Hiram.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of pincher?
What's my favorite type of pinchy?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Good question. No one has ever asked me that question.
Well, that's what I'm here for, buddy.
I don't know if I can answer that.
I think you should.
I don't know how you could even answer that.
Wow.
My favorite type of pinchy? What the heck? I don't know.
Just think about it. Come up with an answer.
Yeah.
But be honest. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't you ever lie to me.
Oh, okay. I don't know what my favorite type of
Think
pinchy.
about it. Let's get some thought.
Oh yeah, boy.
More look, Dev. More look, Dev. No.
Who's masturbating over
Everyone.
there? That's crazy.
Bomb ass cock. Hot. Coffee hot. Let's do this.
No.
Mhm.
Alright, guys, let's do this, guys. Young money. Cash money, young
Talking
money.
about, man? What are you even talking about, Hiram?
He's nuts. What'd you say, boy?
Oh, he calling you a boy and shit. Oh my god.
What'd you say, boy?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Getting knocked out by some grass like a pussy.
Wow.
Yeah, take that, you little bitch.
0.75.
I believe that was the point of no return. I mean, you can't just unsay that.
Load, load, quick save.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Look at that shit, dude. Look at that, bro. Oh my god.
You wanna smell your own fucking fart as well?
When it smells this good.
That looks really good. That actually came out really, really nice.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh yeah, nice, dude.
Well done.
Alright, guys, start streaming, guys.
If you want, I would definitely get some advice from Hiram about maybe adding some emissive in there.
Oh yeah, maybe a miss of teeth or something.
Yeah, definitely.
I was gonna say, put some admissive on belt buckles.
Man, that looks crazy good. That leather texture.
Oh, thanks, bro.
And
Substance
lighting.
painter.
You definitely took some notes from what's his name?
Hiram.
Yeah.
From Fred. Fred.
Oh man, that's coming together nicely. Definitely.
If you want to compliment someone, and
this is
like,
this is an Unreal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you fucking need, dude. That's all you fucking need. You're done.
done now.
Yeah, done now. Now I gotta do the
Probably put a less distracting color on the base there, but yeah, dude.
No, dude, I'm gonna keep it like that. I think it looks real professional.
I think you need to shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Wow.
You just swear at a man in his own room.
Wow. Oh wait,
You just disrespect the man in his own hangout.
Wow.
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 Wow. All right.
Okay, that's enough.
all the Owen Wilsons need to calm down here. Have you seen that video? They replaced all the lightsaber sounds with Owen Wilson saying "wow."
Wow. Wow.
It actually works. Wow. Wow. It actually really works.
I said wow once.
I got shot in the arrow. Got shot in the arrow with the knee.
Oh my god, Ron, you're so funny, man.
You got shot in the arrow. You dumb fuck. It's in the knee.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do now?
What am I gonna? What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah.
What you gonna do?
What, you want?
Huh?
You want to make
I'm
out?
probably gonna buy you a dictionary.
Ooh. I like dictionary. It's got the word dick in it.
Hilarious.
I mean,
You wanna be?
Tentacles. I've seen enough hentai that I know these tentacles are about to take off her clothes.
oh boy. Here we go.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hentai jokes with this piece.
Hey, Adam, are you still there?
Yeah, I am.
Hey, so how would I replace the actor in that blueprint that we created?
you just replace the actor on the right hand side where you see all the materials and your actor
Mm-hmm.
on the bottom. Yep. So that's where you would change your static mesh. You click on
Oh.
that, down, change it to a cube.
Yeah.
Behold.
Okay, so it is. It's on my dude. Oh, I need to make him movable. That's what it is. All right. No, he's not moving. Just gonna. Hmm.
Ooh.
So did you rig it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Rigged it, took it into ZBrush, cleaned it up a bit, put it back into
Man, that's fucking legit.
and then ran a little end
How
clock
long did it
too.
take you to start to this point?
This is fourth day.
Okay. What do you got left to do on them?
I gotta create the chains, pose the rig and pose the robins, and put the chains on there, and environment, lighting.
What kind of environment are you gonna do?
Probably going to reuse the Gotham. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe use the
Okay.
Gotham Street that we already did.
See if you can't find some sort of free particle effect, like just smoke or
Oh,
fog
there's. Kind of want to do
for
this.
Unreal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So his silhouette's gonna stand out. Yeah. Have some kind of bloom behind him to kind of push that silhouette. Other than that, man, that's delicious.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Ben.
Heck.
Are the hands a little small?
No, they shouldn't be.
Too late now.
Yeah, it's too late, dude. Just fuck it.
All right. Actually, it's
We'll
not.
fix
You
it.
can scale them up on the
Fix it in Photoshop.
if you wanted to. I'm just saying, if you wanted to, you can scale up the low quality.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you know anything about modeling.
Oh, yeah.
No, man, it looks amazing.
Thanks, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
man. It looks
Looks slightly above amateur.
I
That's
mean,
that's pretty good.
it's no higher model.
it looks slightly above average. Well done.
Thanks, man. That's
I
beautiful.
mean, it's no King's Blood.
No, this one is better. Oh, surprisingly, that actually looks very good.
Wow, I'm surprised you don't suck ass. That's crazy.
Surprised
Wow.
that came out so nice.
Alrighty,
I'm both
so
surprised and offended.
Instagram time.
Oh my god, it's all the fitness girls liking your photo.
I know, right? But you wanna why? Because they like that dick. That's why they like it.
Oh yeah, they do.
They like that dick. You know what I say? You know what I say? You know what I say?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. You know what? You know what?
Yeah. What are we talking about?
And then he starts crying.
Alrighty.
Excuse me.
Jeez.
What's up, everyone?
So,
There's a lot of people here today.
You got a problem with that?
Yes, I don't like people.
yeah.
I only like certain amount of people, and this is too much. I cannot handle this.
Achievement unlocked. Achievement unlocked.
Did you finally lose your virginity, dude?
Yes.
We got full room in here.
Oh man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we had full room last time. I was trying to get in and it was full. It didn't let me get in, so I had to wait for some idiot to leave.
Oh, sorry about that, buddy.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I have.
Oh shit, it's 4 in the morning.
Teach me.
Alright. I gotta go to bed, guys. I gotta go to bed.
It's actually
Oh, you
12
gotta-
Ron, you got it.
No.
Go work tomorrow, right, sir?
Yep, gotta work.
You got to work that ass, baby. Catch you tomorrow during this stream.
Word and word.
Yeah,
Later.
red light in there.
See ya.
Hey,
Put a red light in
What the
there.
fuck did you just say, Hiram?
Is that green light to a red light?
Turn you to a red light. Fucker.
Get
Alright,
out of here.
let's alright, everybody say
Nice,
bye on
leave
the
already,
everybody say
Jesus
bye on the
Christ.
stream, dude, because I gotta go to work, man.
Bye, guys.
Say bye, YouTube.
bye, YouTube.